Start YouTube. Okay, hello once more YouTube as well. Power didn't go out, PC just crashed because I'm dumb. You didn't miss anything. I mean, I might have lost like 10,000 ergo, not that that's that big of a deal. But I was backed into a corner with two enemies walking up with the screen like mostly frozen, but the game's still actively playing out rather than playing at like a slower pace. So that's cool. Should I have restarted my PC? Absolutely. 100% yes. Have I learned my lesson? It's not even really a lesson to learn. Like, I'm well aware that I should be doing this thing in the first place. It slipped my mind today. I was feeling okay. Okay. When I say this, I don't mean that I don't like do my laundry and stuff. I am back. My PC crashed. But I made my bed last night. And by made my bed, I mean I just like reset all the blankets and stuff, and I slept like a heckin' rock. I didn't want to get up this morning, so I was feeling good today. I absolutely washed my sheets for the record, but you know how it is, at least for me, like after a while I'm just like, all right, whatever, throw the covers off and then just get up and go do stuff. All right, let's see. Did we die? We did not die. We did not die, or at least it didn't save us dying, so we have a chance to get our souls back. Although I didn't see them, which is another can of worms of itself. So that's going to be fun to figure out. Is there a way to see where your ergo is? I was pretty sure I died while fighting this enemy, but I don't see the ergo here. Is there one behind me? I thought that was going to release when I fully charged it. It does release on its own eventually. Those enemies doing disruption is just so rude. I got guard broken. I clearly like leashed this enemy, which might be a boon. Let me just take a second, drink like a disruption clear. I guess a disruption bar increase. Am I crazy? Is P like making human sounds? I could have sworn I never heard him like make sounds while fighting before. Okay, maybe he's not making any sounds. So the issue remains, where the heck are our souls? I could have sworn I died in this room. I was pretty confident I died in this room, in fact. I think you get more like human-y as you play the game, so it makes sense. But now I don't hear him anymore. So if I died in the room, where are my souls? Have you seen my souls, mister? As a thought, I should probably block that going forward. I'm thinking it might be a similar enemy by like similar stairs, but I could have sworn it was this path I was going down. You have a second hit. You didn't go for it. I should have stalled out more damage on you. I think I'll just Fable Gauge you. Did I never kill you before? You dropped 3 items, which makes me think that you're a different enemy. I am plexed. Oh, there they are. Okay, are you just gonna walk past? Because I might just heck and grab them. I didn't realize that these were 2 separate, like, lower alcove areas. Hope I didn't miss anything in the other one. Ah, okay, this is just down here. So I actually know where... Oh, okay, this is how you normally access this area. I know where we are now. Okay. I'm surprised our souls are over there, though. I would have expected them to not be there, because I don't think we died to this guy. Maybe we didn't, I forgot. Do you not pick them up with X? There we go. Kind of expected you to fall if I'm being 420 candid with you. I forgot that you heal in this game mode. You get heckin' punished if you're not like aping on them. I was too greedy. Too fast, not enough furious. Heck that. I'm out of here, big guy. Oh, you're still chasing. Okay. That's fine. You're actually quite quick. Has anyone ever told you that? You should do track. Oh, what's the matter, Biggie Smalls? And then I sneak up, get a stab in. And I get a heavy hit in, which gives me my flask back. Then I get kicked and lose it. Just kidding. May have forgot to mention that I'm a gamer. I said that ironically for the record. I don't really want people associating me with being a gamer. Okay, let's go poke up there to make sure there's nothing up there, but we're so low on supplies, I'm ready to go. Huge gamer. True. This is what I died to. That enemy is what I died to. For certain. But now I'm back here with no flasks again. We have 2 levels worth of runes. It's not that many, but we don't have like any supplies. If we kite them out of the range of the big spider, they're actually like Gravy Town. Ooh, I didn't realize they were actually like visible up there. I think the big spider knows we're here, unfortunately. I think there is a near 100% possibility of that. Maybe not. Oh, no. I just don't want to get one hit by the auto kill thing. Like, I can probably win. Yeah, you come first. You come first. I'm not super sold on the stairs thing, if I'm being honest with you. See, this I also don't mind. As long as I can just fight one of you at a time, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I just didn't want to have to fight that stupid disruption, because they do disruption damage when they attack normally, as long as that big one, the spider's alive. As long as I don't have to deal with that, I'm not too upset. Is there another one hanging on the ceiling somewhere? No? Cool. I could have sworn there was a third one. Now what's my reward? Notes from an experiment. The test subject's body is better than expected. Its ergo coordination, physical sensitivity, and modification adaptability figures are all exceed expectations. Couldn't ask for better results. All that's left is make a decision. I won't be able to undo my crime. I don't regret it. I've come too far to regret it. I'm ready to become a god or a devil. I just hope that the owner of the body finds peace through this revenge. Perhaps this prayer is a remnant of my last bit of humanity. Sounds morally dubious, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do some doobs, you know. We are sparkling on a bugaboo, although I hear someone stepping. Do some doobs. Okay, it looks like a rifleman. Okay, cool. Crank that technique indeed. You know where this is? This is back outside. I love when Souls games do this and it connects. This is the other side of the building before we went through. I don't think there's a reason to go out here. I think this just puts us back in the... Oh, I was thinking this put us back in the courtyard of the other side. No, this is the front of it. Well, this is great. Don't have to run all the way back through. Alright, we will level up. I swear you used to not be able to level up at Stargazers as much as you can now. I think it's time for a few vitality levels, perhaps. This looks good, too. Let's go back to Hotel Krat. I want to pick up that weapon. Bloodborne had a few of those, too. I think Bloodborne's, like... Bloodborne and Lies of P are, like, tied for my favorite Souls-likes, I think. I don't know why I went over here. Oh, we need to go grab our fruits, so we'll do that too. Those are maxed out. So we have a new weapon here available, which we'll buy, as well as 2 new grindstones. There's also some armors there, which will probably be upgrades for us, but I saw those first. While we're here, if we can find the cat, I'd like to pet the cat. Okay, so we grabbed some gold coin fruit. They're semi-useful. They're for using the cube primarily, but I believe there's a quest on the line where you want 2 of them. Or at least I think I needed 2 of them when I did the quest, assuming I do the same round. Can I, like, change my streams to normally have, like... I was gonna call this French music, but I have no idea if it's actually French. Playing the entire time. Am I lost in the sauce? Where is... Oh, I walked right past the room I was looking for because I was looking the wrong way. Absolutely cringed on. I don't see the cat up here. Sorry, Dad, if that is your real name. I'm looking for a cat to touch. There should be a catometer or something. Oh, I forgot you exist, Alidoro.
A great weapon calls for a great war.
Okay, we haven't got anything new. Although I'm always tempted to pick up the Holy Sword. There you are. I should have checked here first. Oh, come on, little buddy. I was gonna say, I think it normally hisses at me twice, so maybe we made progress. Not, still thinks I'm robot scum. Alright, let's go fight the next primary boss of the game. This one I feel like is gonna take a while. It might not, but I have a funny feeling it will, because I remember it being... okay, so last time I played, I used a heavy weapon and fished for like heavy hits all the time, which I think staggers people quicker, and using a light weapon has been interesting, but I think gives us a bit of a disadvantage when it comes to how much staggers we do, and staggers I feel are a huge boon for someone such as myself that really struggles. This boss is really cool. I actually hate that there's like a flaming thing here. That is so unbelievably rude to put right before the boss. I thought I could turn that off somehow, but I guess not. They're like, we know you're gonna take a while on this boss, so we figured we'd make it a little more miserable to get over. If you get hit, you have to go all the way around. I guess you could teleport back. Should have a cutscene, I think. Which has some really heavy lore implications for like the first time in the game. I'm gonna grab my water as it plays out. It's just across the room. All right, here we go. The King of Puppets Phase 1. After seeing a conspicuous cutscene, or I guess stage play, that appeared to be Geppetto taking out our good boy heart and giving it to someone else. Uh-oh. I keep getting hit by that, like, grab the ground attack. Oh my god, you do so much stagger damage, or stamina damage. I guess you do have big meaty arms. I'm stuck in the arm! No! My free damage. Okay, so at 50%, it goes kind of crazy town. I do not know how you're expected to beat that whirlwind attack. You know this is the easy part of the fight. Oh, is there like a perfect ring kind of close to him, but not too close? Is that what it is? Dang it. Dang it, we're really struggling on phase 1. I mean, I guess it's technically phase 2. Nice mix-up. Dang. We got it to 50 like really reliably, and then its mechanics just got dramatically harder. Is Geppetto growing our boy doll heart to put him in the body of his IRL son who's dead or dying or something to fix him? You're not super far off of the truth. But I think Geppetto might be kind of a turbo dickhead. I'll be honest with you, I had high hopes to see phase 2 on my first attempt. Oh, you backed off this time. Oh, is it phase 2 already? We didn't get the knockdown this time. Guess because we parried less. Apparently you can dodge that by walking into him. I'm stuck in the arm guard again. Dang it, I couldn't get away enough. I was like, maybe if I take some side swipes, whatever they're called. Little steppies. That's a lot of health the boss can heal if we don't keep up the attack. We should just be able to attack when he does that attack. Oh no, I just walked into him. I really don't know what to do about that. I thought that was a ranging thing. Maybe I got too far. Dang it. Thought he was gonna walk up, so I was charging a shotgun. Alright, the shotgun's not worth it. I just want to see phase 2. You gotta believe me, I'm not cringe. I'm not that cringe, at least. Okay, well, we got phase 2. At least we got the cutscene, so we could skip it in the future. I call that one his strong hand. True. So this character has actually been mentioned so far in the lore. We've seen messages mentioning someone named Romeo. And this is Romeo. I think that's his name, at least. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Romeo's kind of really hard to my memory. That's really unlucky. Dang it. I was kind of feeling myself for a second there, but we were down a flask so early. This isn't Sephiroth. It may as well be. The one thing that always gets me is the attack where he puts like the thing behind you. I don't know what to call it. Maybe it's a scythe, but he puts it like behind you and then pulls back. You can't block that one because it's behind you unless you turn. Yeah, I would say for the second attempt on the boss, that wasn't bad. Or third attempt, however many it's been. I feel like this weapon is going to do better on phase 2 than phase 1. I'm surprised at how quickly Romeo was staggerable. Forgot to do this earlier. Whoops. Forgot about the second hit on that part. Thank goodness. I told myself don't get stuck under his pauldron again. We almost did it though. I forgot what happened after that. Oh, here we go. Catch me getting hit by everything now. Stop using your noodle arms, my dude. I can't block that. You're too good. Yeah, do that one over and over again. That one I can work with. How? Zaddy, please. We were doing really good and then we choked. I was feeling like I was doing so much better this time. Less so now. That's the one that you can't dodge out of? Or at least I don't think you can. Or you need to dodge it but not block it. Alright, you got me a little confused on that one. Did that kill me? No! Man, I started choking. We were doing so good. Damage is really king in this. I mean, it always is. If we can keep them on their back foot. Rip indeed. But hey, we're beating phase 1 quickly. When I first... See, the thing is, I remember struggling really hard on this boss, but my roommate at the time watched me play and claims to this day that I one-shot it. But I remember struggling on it. Maybe it's because I saw other people complaining about how hard it was. And I just got really lucky. I don't know. I think we got it though. It would be nice to be able to save the shock augment for phase 2, but I think if we can use it to make it so that we get through phase 1 really quickly, it's like basically free. I didn't think that went twice, even though I knew it did. Hey T, how's it going? I accidentally just double potioned, which I believe is ultra cringe instead of just mostly cringe. Okay, that's the one where you want to get close to him, I think, is the deal. Okay, that's a new... This is a whole... My man just invented a new mechanic and a new phase. I'm having trouble. Any confidence I had is now completely gone. And we missed the crit twice. Not the third time though. Maybe I can feather enough damage to get a flask back. Okay. I hate that attack. Really, any of the noodle arm ones are so bad for me. They checked with the focus group. That attack was too easy, so they made him step back afterwards. He did that attack one time before. I don't believe it. I think you're a sleeper agent. I think you're a puppet. That's the one. That's the one where you have to erase all your previous muscle memory of parrying things and dodge. That's the one. I'm sure the winning run will be, rather than me using expert skill and being able to dodge it successfully, it will be the boss opts to not use that attack very much and then I kill it. Maybe I can grab cube as well. Do I have the cube loaded right now? I do. It has a healing thing in it. Could pop the cube in phase 1 to save a flask maybe. I mean, I'd like to just not use a flask in phase 1 to think about it critically, because like phase 1's really not that hard now that I've done it once. Well, you can jump away in phase 1? Don't do that. No, 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 no. That's like the only way I can hurt you. I'm getting hit by it. I should have just tried to block it. I don't know why I always try to back up. No, 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 no. Don't run, don't run, don't run. Oh my god, that actually did so much damage. Oh, I didn't realize this was like a 40 hit mix-up. That was my bad, King of Puppets. I honestly should have predicted that one. Why have you stopped doing the one that I can do damage on? I mean, that one I can do damage on too, but that's not what I was talking about. Stop with your noodly arms. Alright. We're not looking terrible flask-wise. I'm gonna use one now, I think. That does so much damage. Wish I could backstab you. Oof, my bones. No, you had another attack with that? I was like, oh, I just blocked like the craziest flaming floor 360 no scope Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 grind nosedive attack of all time. Surely there's not a follow-up. I can crit him, I can get my flask back, we can all be happy. Everyone will be like, oh, Miko, you're so cool. And I'll be like, yeah, I know, guys. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you to point that out. But instead, you have a follow-up to your 360 no-scope Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 ass nose grind attack fire thing. I don't remember what I said last time. Right, not backstabable. Yeah, there's like, I could think of one other boss that's like roughly his size that is also a huge pain in the butt to fight, but does not have backstab ability. I hate that attack more than any other one. Maybe that's not true, but that one's hard. Okay. I should have went for the crit. Noodle ass arms, I swear, dude. Could be illegal. No, come back. Oh, we're just dead. In a corner. Cool. He took off his head. You're so cool, Miko. Wow, cool cat. Thank you. It's fine. Like, what? This is what we're here for. If we one-shot every boss, would it even be fun? Answer. It depends on the game, really. You know, there's a boss in this game that's notoriously easy, that like functionally doesn't have any mechanics, and that you like kind of two-hit but not really two-hit. I mean, the main mechanic of the boss is that it takes no damage until you down it, and I died on it a lot, and people are like, oh my god, that's the only boss in the game I like one hit. So like, look, maybe King of Puppets is really hard, or maybe I'm just a big noob. I didn't think you were going to do that again. I was so used to you running back. Thought I was stuck in the pauldron. I should have done more damage, but I just hopped out to kind of secure the damage and get rid of the healing. This is get away. Noodle ass arm. Oh my god, it does like a gorillion damage because it hits like 3 times. Stop! I could have killed during this phase. I didn't realize what was happening. Okay, there we go. Noodle ass arm. Ah! Okay, that has a tremendous amount of range. Good to know. Why does that do so much damage? It's just your feet, my dude. Like, I know a lot of people probably pay a lot of money for those, but like, come on. Why, yes, I did forget how to block. How could you tell? Oh, I forgot that you do this. That's so cool. Stop, 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 stop. I was gonna say, I remember this boss having fire on it, and then I saw him ignite his weapon with his arm, and I was like, you're just cooler than me. I remember now. I hate it here. It's been 47 streams that I've been stuck on this boss. Blood, sweat, tears, mascara streaming down. It's been a whole nightmare. Alright, I'm gonna beat King of Puppets without the shock and save it for Romeo. It just shook off its stagger. It was unfortunate because it was phase changing. Noodle ass arm. Get away. Cease. Oh, is this the big combo that kills me at the end? So the answer is yes. But in this case, no. My man's at such high health because the heckin' phase change happened without me getting a crit. And just healed it all back. I don't hate this. That's quite good for us, I'll say. Ay, 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 ay. Wow, I did not foresee that as happening. That makes sense why that attack actually does something. Oh my god, I hate that attack. Wah. This is where you want to be close to him, I guess? Yeah, okay. If we get a crit, it would be nice. Cool. I did the wrong input. That puts me really in a bad place. Oh, you can just sidestep that pretty easily. Okay. God, you're so cool. Stop. If I saw you in middle school, I would have potentially made part of my personality about how cool you are. God, it's so weird. I don't know exactly what's causing the sensation that I'm experiencing, but it's kind of like in this game, you have like hit stun after blocking, if that makes sense. Where if I have my block up and I get hit, then like the next second, my block will remain up. So I'm like trying to put my block down so that I could press it again to do a parry after I block a hit because Romeo's moves are so spaced. But it feels like my block is up. I don't know if it's just my finger resting on it and not thinking about it, or maybe pushing slightly on it. But I keep finding myself in that position, so I'll block a hit and then get hit by the next one. Maybe if I block one, I should just stay committed to it the whole time. Alright, I changed my mind. Perfect. Exactly where I want to see that crit. Noodle ass arms. I picked the like worst possible way to get out of that. But I was trying to plan like a step ahead, which resulted in me taking some damage, which is a little bit unfortunate, but this fate is easy enough for the most part now, except for the noodle ass arms. Those are still a problem. I'm gonna just heal. Very kind of you to go for the attack that lets me win instead of the attack that doesn't let me win. Alright, let's just repair really quickly. We don't need to repair necessarily, but I think it's a good idea to do while we have a second. I did the wrong input again. I can't block that at all. If I get hit by it, we're taking half a bar of health. We got parried. Rude. I heckin' bounced on a wall instead of getting an extra hit on him, so I'm just not gonna have an extra flask here. Okay, GG, I guess. Brutal. That wall really messed me up. I mean, I was also fishing for the crit for a while. I should have just kept parrying, but I figured if we could just fit the crit in there, we would have been in such good position. I mean, not great position. Man. The worst part of fights like this, which we're going to experience certainly down the line with the swamp monster or whatever it's called, is I'm going to spend so much time doing phase 1 that I won't learn phase 2 and I'll choke on it really early on. Which is very unfortunate for me. Which is like, I mean, it's fine. I just wish I had more time to learn phase 2 than phase 1. That's the case with all these games, not Liza P exclusively. No, Romeo, my Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? No. Those are the noodle ass arms that if you get close, they don't do anything at all. Those are the noodle ass arms that do your entire health bar. They often get confused with each other. Aha! Mom said it's my turn with the noodle arms. Oh, imagine. We beat this boss and we just get a replacement for our arm. It's a big old noodle. Stop! Like, I don't actually know what you're supposed to do about that. Maybe you can hit the button twice to parry twice? Because I parry the first one, and then we get hit by the second one. So we get shield built up anyways. We can definitely kill here. Thankfully. Alright. Alright, I'm a little bit confused. Okay, I was thinking maybe we could time it to trade and get a shield up in time. That's very hard to time. That is dodgeable, I don't know how. So staggered, it's so difficult for me. He got me the frame I got up. That was very unfortunate. I don't think... I mean, maybe I could have blocked the frame I got up, but... I was planning on blocking. I just assumed I still had iframes because I wasn't fully standing. I want to just try it with a heavy weapon. That's all. I just want one try with a heavy weapon. Yes, I identify phase 2 will almost certainly be harder with a heavy weapon, but it'll make me feel better, you know? And I know just the heavy weapon I want to use.
A great weapon.
I don't think we quite have the stats for this. That's okay. He is like that painting bitch from Dark Souls. You're so right.
I know my way around. I know my way.
Do they sell a Dark Moon Moonstone at the shop that we haven't bought yet? Welcome to Hotel Krat. I haven't used this weapon in a long time, but it was really fun forever ago. Oh, it's so cool looking too. There was something unique about it. Oh, that's what it is. It turns into like a spear and you get like a huge buff for your adrenaline. Wait, you could change it into a damage variant of it afterwards? I didn't know that. It's comically large after the dapper little umbrella, Ella Ella. It's true. I like comically large weapons. Let's just try it, just as like a prank. Yes, we're gonna have to relearn the entire fight, like start to finish, basically, or at least the timings of it. It won't be that bad. It's just instead of landing 2 hits, I can land 0.5. So I just need to look for positions where I can land 4 hits with the umbrella. Oh, this is gonna be so much worse. I could technically equip both of them, right? Do we have the thing for that? Because that might not be a bad idea. Having 2 weapons in general for different situations. This is going to be way over our weight limit. We haven't leveled it basically at all. We do go into the heavy territory when we put it on. Don't we have like a weight limit one? Ho 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 ho. How do you change weapons again? Oh, this is totally what we're looking for. See, now I can use the big weapon in phase 1 and the small weapon in phase 2. Instead of repairing, we could swap weapons. This is gonna work. This will be great. I used to really like this weapon though. Thought we were gonna 50-50 in a cool way. You got me. I miss input. That's brutal. I keep doing that. This is the stand underneath one. I thought this was the stand semi-far away one, which doesn't actually exist. I've just kind of invented that in my head. No, please. This is the Ultra Noodle Special. No. What? That's a new mechanic. That's like the double noodle, double trouble. Okay, that actually is a tremendous amount of stamina. We might not have the stamina for this plan. I forgot how much stamina this takes. Oh, you know what? We actually forgot to spark up, which is probably a lot of missed damage. It feels like I'm playing in like Play-Doh. It's just so slow compared to our thing. How did I play with this before? I mean, I guess it's cool. It's got that going for it. Hate that we missed that, let me tell ya. Maybe we'll be fine. Okay. All I need to know. All I need to know. Romeo. Romeo. I'm talking to you. Okay. All I really need to know right now, genuinely, is: did you play a lot of Tekken as a kid? Did you queue into the match as Yoshimitsu? I mean, clearly you didn't queue into the match because if you were playing as a kid, I mean, I assume I'm talking Tekken 2, Tekken 3 era. If you're playing on the PlayStation 1. Didn't really have internet capabilities. You weren't queuing it. Did you play Yoshimitsu? Is that why you need to float upon your weapon and make me look like an absolute fool for not blocking what I'm sure looks extremely easy to block to everyone? Really? Do you just have to make me look dumb in front of everyone is what I'm asking. If the answer is yes, can you bring it in a little bit so people think I'm at least a little cool? I missed the block on that one. And then we missed the attack. No. You gotta admit, the damage is actually quite nice when we're popping off like that. That was not terrible. Maybe it's just the spear form that I'm good with. You actually go for the thing that lets me kill you. Unbelievable. Figured the red ones are unblockable. They're not unblockable. Well, okay, so yes, they are unblockable, but they are parryable. Sometimes he's just like, I'm gonna do the entire, like, I'm gonna rotate around the planet. I'm doing 16 different combinations and inputs per second, and you're gonna die before you literally hit me once. And you're gonna come into the phase with like 5 flasks, like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, first day of work, smile and picture you sitting at your desk, cut immediately to 2 years later, bags under your eyes, a million folder icons on your desktop. I know what it's like. I've been there. I did way too early. I wish the boss could do that spin attack more than twice in a row. I'm not even blocking it anymore. My timing is getting worse. I messed up. That did so much damage, and then we took a bunch of damage. No, not the noodle special, not the noodle special, not Noodles and Company, please. Oh my god, I blocked Noodles and Company. I cannot believe that. It's the power of the Holy Sword. That was like the least favorable stagger we could have gotten, unfortunately. Man, Noodles and Company. There's no way. No, I was so close. Yoshimitsu out of here. God, I wish we'd block on the transition. It would be so nice. Dang it, I keep messing up that one by like a second. Okay, we literally cannot attack first or we just get ultra punished. See, this is why I don't believe my roommate. She says that I one-shot this previously. It just doesn't seem viable to me. Like, I must have been channeling something crazy. Although, to be honest, like... Well, that was a new one. Yeah, we make do. To be honest, like, if you can get, like, a specific order... Am I being chased? Of boss inputs. Like, you can obliterate them. Like, we've killed the first phase in, like, a handful of seconds, basically. Like, this is, like, super ideal for phase 1. Another spinny arm would have been more ideal than this, though. It's already phasing? That's annoying. I mean, actually, it's not that bad. Wait, what? Up there. That crit time down was very, very low. Uh-oh. Dang it. That one is so delayed. I feel like there's another combo he has that's very similar to that. I feel like I can dodge that one if I'm smarter. Like, unironically, I think if I get hooked in, it's not guaranteed damage. Dang it, maybe it is. I should have used my flask before this. So it goes. Yeah, I think that's a guaranteed hit now. I was thinking maybe I could dodge the proper direction after getting hooked in. I don't think I get an opportunity to. Ah, no. I hate being in that state because I have to perfect parry everything. I really thought we had done more damage at that point, but we had done like nothing. When I like looked at the damage, I was like, all right, we've been fighting for a while. It was missing like 5%. I mean, it's progress, I guess. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna crunch my souls. At least most of them. I might as well. I've got so many of them. It's not going to be a crazy amount of levels, but it'll be some. I think having a few extra for damage is going to be nice more than anything. Oh, you can go backwards around the hoop. Okay, I'll leave one of everything. It's 2 levels. That's something. So our weapon scales off of... Maybe we should just drop the umbrella. Let's take everything we can. What do we have? Anything for increased damage to puppets? We do have increased damage to puppets. Let's take that. Let's just focus on pure unadulterated damage. I don't know how much that increases it by. This weapon scales off of motivity and then technique as a backup. So I'll put 2 points in motivity, which is an extra 9 damage on physical, and it also gives us some electric blitz damage as well. And some damage resistance. This won't make an enormous difference, but it should make some difference. My big thing is I want to get through phase 1 a little bit quicker, although I'm still like toying with the idea of whether or not it's worth using the grindstone in phase 1. We don't really get a good opportunity to use it in 2. That's the only thing, is the grindstone. So there are like papers that you can use in addition to the grindstone, but the grindstone's appeal, I didn't actually get my bar back this time. That's a shame. We'll have to do this with the sword then. I don't know why we didn't. We do so much damage per hit now. Oh my god, I did the thing again where I push him accidentally. I really don't know what causes that. My damage, it's too good. And now I'm getting hit by the free moves. Miss input. Dang it, stop this. You gotta do something other than the same noodle arms over and over again. I guess you don't legally have to, but I would appreciate it if you did. The sword is also quite a bit of damage, but I feel like the spear is just so heckin' good. Oh my god, I keep thinking we're hitting, but we're not. No, cringed on? Is it legal to be cringed on that hard? Maybe I should focus on blocking instead of parrying. That stupid one, I swear it's the same first swing, but that one's slightly more delayed than the next attack would be. Which is kind of diabolical. Remind me why this dude has more health than the puppet he was piloting and why he'd be piloting it if he has more damage. Or more health, I guess? I don't know. Get in the mech, Romeo. I'm gonna just heal up. No, that's the worst attack, I swear. Brutal. The mechs are cool and he's self-conscious about his face. His face is like kind of pretty before the mech explodes. I mean, it's still kind of pretty. He's got nothing to worry about. He's doing great. And in a world of Instagram filters anyways, anything can be fixed, buddy. Don't sweat it. I thought this was the one. I don't know if there's ever going to be a one. I could just be here eternally. No, we are making progress. I think that of all the bosses in the game, this is going to be, at least of the base game, because I've heard the DLC is actually quite hard too. I think that this is going to be the hardest one. And then the final boss is going to be this is going to be the second hardest. Sorry, I'm struggling to speak. And the final boss will be the hardest one. Definitely just take the crit here, because it's going to reset otherwise when he tries to phase. And we got the pre-phase transition damage immunity hit. See, like that, like you could just have a phase end in like an instant with these. It's so crazy. I'm basically always munching. That's my problem, T. I don't know when you said that, but I just want you to know I'm always munching. Miss input again. Dang it. If we could hit off of that, I would feel so much better. Kind of accepted I was taking that hit. It was a bad choice to do, but I couldn't really come back from it, I don't think. does the combo end? I'm sorry. I was like, you know what? He kind of caught me on the first hit of the fire combo. I'm gonna just try to block it and just kind of like live through it. I don't want to risk trying to parry this flurry of attacks. And then it just kept going. I was like, oh cool, it ended. You know, we got guard broken, we got hit once. We're fine. You know, we tick eat those. We're fine. And then it just kept going. It just never ended. Oh my god. Romeo is so cool, but man, I really thought that combo was gonna end eventually. I guess not. I guess just in that phase, you just don't get to attack ever. You just get to, you gotta hope you kill him at that point. I'm going to pop a resplendent ergo thingy. Whatever the heck they're called. Not a resplendent ergo thingy. A Fable Catalyst, that's the one. Wow, that only gives one Fable? Holy, I thought that'd give the whole bar. Do we have any quartz to spend? I feel like it's been a while since we've quartzed up. No, you heckin' ultra jerk. Alright, thanks. This is the stamina thing? I thought this was the healing thing. I just wasted my cube thinking I had the healing cube. Not a waste per se. Please stop with the noodle arm that does my entire health bar per hit. No, I can't even block that anymore. I'm noobed on. Calling me washed up isn't even accurate because I was never like good. That hurts. It's so hard to block, Romeo. Let me out. No, that's by far my least favorite attack. So that one's getting on my list too. Man. We get it, you're cool, you're hot, everyone likes you. Save some cool for the rest of us, please. I hate that attack so much, it's so hard for me. Should get a flask here at least. No, the second attack that the gamer has. He's just so gamer-made, it's crazy. Oh my god, I hit you off your stick. I tried to roll it this time. I think the fire even has like a, maybe it doesn't. It felt like it had like a line where you'll get hit by the overheat anyways. I have no idea what to do for that attack. That is so strong. If we had gotten lucky and got a crit there, I think with like the extra flask, I probably could have survived it, but like that is brutal. Like that is just so overwhelming. I don't know how I survived it the first time. Maybe he just didn't do it. It is Star Wars-ass music, you're actually right. Getting a lot of whelps today. I really don't know what to do about that attack. That is so hard for me. This should be good for the crit soon. Oh, thought that was gonna be it. You phased already? What the heck? My guy? You're being profoundly silly right now, King of Puppets. This is the get close one. That was pretty silly, I'll admit. You just have to kill him? Okay, let me try that. Hold on. I should stop trying. I mean, I need to get good at that, actually. Don't stop trying. Never give up. I was hoping the Fable... I mean, it gave me super armor, which is something. Maybe it'll stagger him? Nope, not quite. Rude. Romeo? Like, I'm not upset with this, I'm just surprised. He didn't do his face. Your advice was great. Thank you for that. You just have to kill him. Am I not the main character? All right, so we got a bunch of things, one of which is someone's necklace. We'll let Geppetto talk first. Or Jiminy.
There's only one way to find out. Let's go backstage.
So, a necklace once worn by the King of Puppets. It says, it is engraved with a boy's scribblings to Romeo, your friend C. The boy resented his father for not showing any interest in him. Perhaps in protest, he gave his graduation necklace to Romeo, a friend he admired. So now we have someone named C in our thing, and we also have the Puppet Prince's formal dress available to us as well. And we got the Burnt White King's Ergo. Whew, we got really lucky there. Alright, so it said we should go backstage now, because the puppets surely have changed. We've defeated the King of Puppets. The King of Puppets was surely the person that was controlling the puppets and making them be all evil and stuff. I could actually feel, like, when I got the stagger on the boss and he was at, like, 30%, I could feel my heart thump out of my chest at that moment. Like, I could hear my heartbeat, and I was like, that's not good. So we have some music available to us, apparently, in the Estella Opera House entrance. We have the stage, and we have a bunch of people talk to in Hotel Krat, and I believe this is going to start a quest line, which is one that I quite like, judging by that Paulindina wants to talk to us. So let's go back and get the music. I believe I know where the music is that we need to go to. As much as I love the Holy Sword, I'm probably going to try to retire it. I mean, I did a whole playthrough with this sword. I know we just used it and upgraded it a little bit too. I mean, we could always use it more. It's just so heckin' cool. Cringed on. I didn't think you were winding up an attack. I think the increased damage to puppets really helped a lot. Maybe it only helped like a completely minuscule amount, but it felt like it was like truly significant. Don't do it. Right, so I believe the place that we need to be is
There's another record.
right here. So we got fascination. Do you remember the moment you fell in love? The moment where you were the only two people in the world? That splendid magical moment when all your sadness was forgotten. A heavenly voice representing Krat. A gift from the red actress Adelina Corday to you. Fascination. And then we can check her, and now we have the red sisters locket. We got the red actress's locket. We had the white lady's locket from when we defeated her earlier, which was to stand on the stage in our dreams together, your loving sister Adelina. And now we have a small locket, which was given as a commemorative token. It holds the portrait of a pale girl stabbed repeatedly by a knife. The sisters exchanged lockets as a sign of their friendship. The elder sister was pleased. To stand always on the blank blank of our dreams together, your loving sister blank 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 blank. So matching lockets, but the red actress's one is very salty and the white lady one is not. Beautiful woman in red, pale girl stabbed by a knife. So Adelina was very jealous of her sister even though she had success because she thought her sister could sing better. At least I think that's what it was. Okay, so we've got some humanity available to us because we can listen to this new record, so we'll have to put that one on and we'll go talk to people while the record's playing as well. I really don't know why I didn't just kill him in the first place. Like, that was a good idea. Okay, Fascination's playing already. Perfect. So now we have a note. There's something I want to tell you, Geppetto's puppet. Please come to the Hotel Garden on the way to Elysian Boulevard.
Antonia's condition is getting worse. I knew it would come to this. The petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies. We're all safe, thanks to her sacrifice. But I wish for a miracle to save everyone. Me as well. I'll use my power to help you.
Does the music play if we go into the lobby? I don't want to restart the record. I think it'll probably turn off if we go out here. He's not out here, he's on the other way. Has Vanini's shop updated at all?
I heard you defeated the King of Puppets.
I heard you defeated the King of Puppets.
The puppets appear lost without their leader. They have no purpose, no focus. To think one can have so much control through ergo waves. If we don't determine
Alright, he gave us the
what
box
is
before
causing
to, like,
it, this
scan
will happen
ergo.
Again tomorrow. I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather records of the puppets' ergo waves while you're defeating them.
I love his little arm typewriter. I couldn't think of the word for a moment. Right, so we do have different grindstones now. One of them gives it acid and one of them gives us better guard performance. I don't remember what guard performance is. I know one of the grindstones makes it so you guarantee perfect parry for a while. But I never used that one, but I learned of it. Let's go check on that weapon. We've got a handful of level ups we can dump. I don't want to go outside yet. I don't want to talk to Antonio quite yet.
Weapon calls for a great warrior. Show me.
Alright, so now we have the Puppet Ripper. A technique scaling says sword. I don't know if I would call it a sword personally. A chain sickle handle that once sprayed a bloody fog over Krat. The spring device allows the handler to extend or whip up the chain easily. Krat is a legend about a grinning hedonistic murderer. Let's say his heart was made of clockwork. All Legion Arm's abilities here, I don't really care about that one. I think it's going to be more fun for the most part to grab the weapon when possible. So I was starting to do some Legion Arm mix-ups. The issue with these weapons is we have so few of the things to actually, like, upgrade them. This charges more pulse cells But other than that, it's probably going to be slightly worse, unless the moveset's really good. It looks cool, at least. I wonder if you can get a repeatable amount of those Dark Moon Covenant Moonstone things.
It's you. Come closer, won't you? When you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young. I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone. But I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait?
Of course. Why would... Yes, of course there is. Like, even if this is, like, the wrong answer, like, the lack of moral. Jesus. Woman, like, close to death, and she's like, do I still look like I did when I was young, even a little bit? And you could be like, no. God, some of the choices you can pick in this are so messed up.
I hope you're making some good memories of your own. Maybe
Even if that would progress me to, like, the wrong ending, I still wouldn't pick it. That did make my Ergo whisper, though, so I think it was the right thing. But Jesus, what a horrible choice to make. Kitty, can I pet you yet? Oh, no. They make you work for the cat. Don't hiss at me again. Alright, so we did get Ergo for 2 things, or we got some progression for 2 things. We got talking to her and not being a jerk. Now we need to go out. We need to go talk to Hollandina. And we've actually progressed a quest already that we needed to do this, which I did naturally last time, but I remember that it was a thing.
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly, instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia. It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have, to be sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
So, we absolutely have. We saw the wedding ring when we found the person on the street, so certainly we have.
It exists.
They're not even good viewers anymore. Brutal.
Unbelievable love, to be sure. With a wedding ring as its symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail. If I may be frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it. Thank you. It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom.
Okay, so we progressed this quest line a little bit.
No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty. The very
No
reason
viewers.
I was created.
Viewers are all
Welcome to
gone.
Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
Do you sell anything new? You probably do. You do not. That's okay. Oh, right, because I didn't get you anything to expand your stuff out. Alright, so we've had a few Ergo Whisperings, but it hasn't changed yet. I think it takes a while for it to change. I mean, it's been a while. We haven't had it change yet. So let's see how this plays. Heavier than I would have expected. Wow, the range on that is enormous. It's also quite cool. Maybe we'll rock this for a little bit. Something I always disliked about Souls games to an extent is the weapon upgrade system. Makes it so like, oh, I got this cool new weapon. Well, unfortunately, you don't have the stuff to use it, basically. I mean, upgrade materials. It's just going to be slightly weaker than other ones. And it's only a limited amount of upgrade materials in a playthrough anyways. There is a weapon I really want to use, so I'm going to try to save stuff for it later on. I think we'll just keep our balanced build for now. This is often what I end up doing. Then you can use more weapons. So, I believe we spoke to everyone. Did we miss anyone? Nope, looks like we're good. Okay, so probably should have spoke to Geppetto, but
I'm glad
never mind.
you're safe. I was so scared I would lose my
I
precious
was
son.
so scared I would
It's
lose my
risky
precious son.
just being out here.
It's tough for me to hit 20 words per minute when speaking.
I'm so proud.
I actually like the voice actor for Geppetto. I know I'm throwing flack at him, but I think he's a really good
Hopefully
voice.
The lesser puppets will die down soon.
I'm poking fun at Geppetto, not the voice
king
actor.
is dead. The puppets have no leader, no direction. But the curse of the petrification disease still lingers. It's tough, but I know where you should go now. The Grand Exhibition.
The boss of the Grand Exposition,
Rumors say the alchemists
exhibition,
there
not
developed
whatever I said before,
as a man of invention
is a heckin'
and
beefcake.
skeptical.
I remember him pretty
Both
vividly.
their science and their motives. But they may
Although
be
we're getting pretty far into the game.
deceived.
No, I guess we're not getting that far. I think this is probably like the halfway point.
Son,
Maybe.
take this.
Other than the name Geppetto talks like, other than his name is Geppetto and he talks like Dr. House. I love Dr. House.
Go to the Grand Exhibition and see what you can find.
I watched the entirety of that series a few times. Okay, the maximum of the repulse health has been increased. Thank you very much, Sir Jeppington. Jepperino. I was thinking this was like showing us that the puppets aren't hostile anymore. So I wasn't attacking to see. No, they're still turbo dickheads. Retina. There's a lot of things going on in this room. The dogs are so freaky. I don't remember these at all. That's crazy. What does the neutral heavy do with this weapon? Actually, I meant to check that. Dang, that's actually sick. That must have a tremendous amount of range on it, which would have been great for that fight, but so it goes. Can we talk to the person playing that? I guess not. We can see the light on in the room. No secret over there.
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly down, depressed even. That seems weird. That's weird, right?
Depressed or not, they're gonna swing at us if we leave them alive, so they gotta go.
With their king dead, they seem lost. And then maybe warning him? Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
They function enough to hit me for damage, so thermite. I don't know, I thermite. You drop anything? No, you didn't drop nothing. Not a dead end. This reminds me of like current day Honkai Star Rail chapters where people were so salty that while going through the story they had to fight enemies. So they have to just make all the enemies like facing a wall randomly, so they're just completely optional. Which is a strange choice still. People complain about everything. When you're going through like a tense area and there's just a bunch of enemies looking off a cliff. Oh, did we just get a weapon that's just a giant clock hand? There's no way. That's not possible. Oh, that's so low range, but it looks so sick. Is this like a boss weapon or a unique one? Probably not. It does show up at the bottom, but maybe it doesn't mean anything. Kind of love the aesthetic of running around with a big old clock hand. I keep wanting to call it a blade. I mean, it is a blade. Alright, maybe this does less damage than what we're used to. That is straight up a different charge attack than I did before. But this thing is cool. Let me see what it's upgraded with, because if this can be upgraded with normal juice, I might use that. This is the wrong weapon. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not dead per se. This is a good time to use something like this, right? Not the one I meant to do, but it still sufficed. That takes so much catalyst. I mean, I know that you can like upgrade your Fable, not catalyst. I know you can upgrade your Fable maximum, but I just have never done it, I don't think. Like, I don't know, I usually don't rely on Fable that much, but maybe that's an interesting way to play. Clock Hand Blade is pretty neat, almost as cool as a Keyblade. Imagine if they put a blade that was also a key in this game, that'd be crazy. Where's the off-ramp? Did I miss the exit somewhere? Or like a ladder? I know my vision's not the best. I must be missing something very, very obvious. Cause like, oh, can we just attack those boxes? Is that what it is? No? Am I losing it? This is the way we came up to. This is just a dead end for like a few loots? Doesn't feel right to me. But I guess we'll head back. At least I can't see where to go. There's no way that all of this was bonus and then I just like missed the path, right? No, because we're back at the guy already. Am I dumb? I'm thinking I'm dumb, which is a little bit unfortunate. There must just be some really obvious path through that I'm missing. Did we miss something over there? You can drop down on that. Oh no, maybe that was just meant to get down quicker. Oh my god, that's a door. That's a big door. This is a tarp. This is a tarp. This is a big door. That's a large door with a white symbol to show you where to grab the handle even. Oofies, dude. Okay. Okay. Chill. The range on this thing is actually just straight up messed up. Which is awesome. Nice door. Look, I'm not beating the allegations, that's for gosh darn sure. Surprised we're not getting something jumping out at us. Never mind. I'm not surprised. This is kind of like a super aesthetic place. I feel like this would be in like a Fallout or something. Has Fallout ever had like a big mall? So this side is not openable for us. I remember this place kind of being like relatively buns to get through. You have the DC mall? Oh, there you go. Alright, so our tree is alight with gold coin fruit, and now we have something to say as well to Sophia, I believe. I was going to say Sophie, but I think it's Sophia. Oh no, she's standing there expectantly. We messed up.
The portrait hanging in Geppetto's room. It looks very much like you. I sense something strange. Something like the changes you...
I'm guessing this means that
the sort of thing you'd read in a fairy
we hit a threshold, perhaps.
Go to Geppetto's room. You should see it for yourself.
So we'll go grab our gold coin fruit really quickly, and then we'll go into Geppetto's room. You'll notice I probably won't spend much of them throughout the playthrough, but they're nice to have just because I know that at least one quest wants you to have a couple of them to do some stuff. Oh, look at that. That's strange. What's that weird thing coming out of the face of the boy that's supposed to look like P? Peculiar. I'll never tell what it is. I mean, I can tell what it is, but means we're doing good. So we do have 2 quartz available to us. We can finish up pulse cell recovery, which sounds like a good idea to do. Sure, I'll take an extra pulse cell. So we can have a belt slot, spare the fruit time, and cube use. I don't really actually care about any of those, which is peculiar. I think we're going to go back and look at another older node then. Retain guard regain upon pulse cell use sounds like a good idea. Retain guard regain 1 also sounds good. These are both quite nice nodes. I feel like this one's probably better, shockingly. We cannot unfortunately use... Oh, we can use tier 3 things here. I thought we can only use tier 2 things. Great. I would love some destruction damage to enemies when Perfect Guard is successful. That plays very well into my style. We'll take that node. Wow, you've been lying a lot. Been doing some stuff, and perhaps some things even. Alright, so I was gonna say nameless puppet, which... Oh, I have something to say apparently as well too.
You're back.
Sophia. Oh,
I'm so worried when you marched
she's surprised to see us after talking to us about the other thing. That's funny.
It's a necklace from the Mona Charity House. They took care of
This is about the
children from across Krat.
the amulet we got from the king of puppets, not the nameless puppet.
Rose Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you okay? You look ill. Ever since I mentioned the necklace. My heavens, you look...
Carlo. Oh, I didn't know this was gonna happen already.
You're changing.
We got hair. Let's go.
Almost human. If this is what you want, just keep behaving. Keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of Ergo.
Yes, hair get. We are now absolutely luxurious. We we lathered, we rinsed, and then we repeated. All right, so we do, I think we have the luxury of like, I feel like you can make the hair short again. Maybe you can't. How does this outfit look? Oh no. I don't think I could in good faith look like Lord Farquaad. This is actually the Lord Farquaad drip with the hair to go with it that we just got. There's no way. I kind of like it now that I've looked at it for a few seconds. No, this is not a hard pass. The Lord Farquaad. Holy. Nah, I'm only kidding. We won't go with the Farquaad. I don't know which one I want to wear though. Not that. I kind of like the dapper looking one. I think that's like our OG one though. What are we thinking? Treasure Hunter or the Blue Blood one? The treasure in there kind of matches our dark hair, but this matches our blue arm. Maybe this one? Wait, do you think we can pet the cat finally? No, the cat's hiding now. I knew it. Finding the cat's gonna be such a pain. I think it can spawn on that couch. Oh no, it's GG. I only know of those. There's also one spot in the hallway upstairs, I think, too. Maybe. I was thinking there's like a couch up here the cat can spawn on, but maybe not. Geppetto, what's going on? You got a cat in here, my guy. Why are you standing?
Oh my.
Oh.
This is a change I didn't expect.
I didn't expect you to go into your emo phase.
Or some other ruffians. I'm glad you're growing, but I'm not sure what to make of this. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy for me.
Close your eyes.
Ah, I'm glad you're here, my son. Have you seen that painting?
Yeah, I've seen the painting.
I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like
I don't know who D. Gray is.
artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was
Is Dorian Gray like
I know you're curious, so see for
like
yourself.
relevant to
I
Pinocchio?
have my work to keep me busy.
Oh, interesting. I'm getting some lore drops I never realized when I played through before. Dorian wasn't the artist painting, it's just the subject. That's cool though.
Much beyond Rosa Isabel Street, do you? Ask me about areas you wanted to know about.
Oh, so we have 4 new areas to talk about. The Barren Swamp ultra sucks. Krat Central is fine.
We plan to reveal
The Picture of Dorian Gray is a classic novel. Oh, interesting.
puppet technology at the Grand Exhibition.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
If it hadn't been cancelled, it would have shocked the world. The alchemists are there now, working on a cure for the petrification disease. Dare we hope? In my experience, they always have an ulterior motive. Remember to be on your guard when you're with them. The Barren Swamp was originally vacant, useless.
That's insane. It's so good. Really, I feel like I missed
It became a
out.
massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son?
Yeah, I'm down for some rare treasure.
Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station.
That's right, we're going back to Krat Central Station eventually. It's interesting that they kind of lay out the next 4 areas you're going to go to.
Many of the puppets have moved on, but now strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me. People call them the Alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
Thanks, Geppetto. All right. Oh, Geppetto, you're looking real bus-spect. You're like, be good. Build up your heart so that I can steal it later via the King of Puppets play. But now you're growing hair. Crap. What am I gonna do with all that extra hair? Alright, cool. So it looks like you're now caught up with things to do in the interim other than to progress through them all, which we're going to do next time we play. We made good progress. We did survive one PC crash, no power outage, but there was a PC crash at the start, but that was good. For the rest of this week, I have a sponsored stream that I need to do, that I'm excited to do, I should say, more than need to do, because I am genuinely. So that'll be either tomorrow or the next day. What's today, Tuesday or Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. So I'll do a sponsored stream probably tomorrow, but maybe the day after. Probably can't watch tomorrow since I go back to work. That's a shame. I'll make sure not to do Lies of P tomorrow though, so I appreciate that. Maybe we'll do another P session this week. The thing about this, I kind of like dripping the Souls-like games, like doing like 1 or 2 streams a week, because it's just like, it makes them last longer, I feel, you know? That's what it feels like to me, at least. It's fun. Either way, we will do sponsored stream. I don't know what we're doing other than that this week. We'll play it by ear. Thank you so much for stopping around. I really appreciate ya. Hopefully you had a nice time, because I know that I did. And hopefully we'll see ya when we see ya. Bye for now.